Stuff happens. We all know this. We all know this. Mistakes happen. Mishaps happen. Misfortunes happen. All of this shit happens to everybody. It's just the way life is. It's the way everything is in this world. For every living creature, every non-living creature, this is how it is. Shit happens. It's what it is. But what are you gonna do when shit happens? You have to grow from it. You have to forget about it. You have to learn from it. You have to move on. No matter what it is, you have to change, adapt, learn, forget. Don't do it again. You have to, or you're just gonna keep doing the same BS, or something is going to keep happening that you don't want to happen. Say a girl rejects you, or a girl doesn't want you. If you do the same stuff to the other girl, 9.57 times out of 10, the next girl's going to leave you, rejects you, because it's probably something fundamentally wrong with you. You might be too cocky, too egocentric, or you just are not nice. You're not a nice. You might be a nice human, nice person. You will never know until you self-reflect and you actually learn and improve off of the mishaps, misfortunes, mistakes. If you're stuck on mistakes, or the same mistakes keep happening, or the same mishaps, or the same misfortunes keep happening, you're going to get stuck in a loop. You're going to get stuck in a loop that can cause depression, sadness, and you don't want that to happen. Obviously, you obviously don't want that to happen. But if you keep getting rejected by a girl, you may start to feel chronically lonely, or just not worth it because you keep getting rejected. But if you're not growing as a human being and seeing the fundamentally stuff that's probably wrong with you, then it's going to hurt you. Really, it's gonna hurt you in the long run. If the job says, "Oh, you're not responsible," and you say, "Well, yeah, I'm responsible. I'm just not. You are just doing too much," and you kind of deflect it. You deflect the chance to improve as a person. You deflect that, and you go to your next job. Every 2 weeks, you're calling off about 2 days. That adds up to around maybe 100 call off days, something close to that. Yeah, obviously you don't want to do that. No, my math was wrong right there. I think it's just like around 50, but still. And you get my point. If you're not improving or learning from mistakes, from mishaps, from misfortunes, then you're just going to get stuck in a never-ending loop, and you keep losing a job, and you keep looking for a job because you're not improving on the same mistake that you keep going through. The same shit is gonna happen until you change. And sometimes people don't understand that. Nothing is going to change about your life unless you do something about it, unless you change something about your life. Your life is not just gonna magically change. It's not fantasy. If you want more money, you have to provide more value to someone. Whether that's working hours, having a business that is extremely successful, you just start fixing their lights or something. I don't know. Unless you do something, unless you take a step, unless you learn, unless you understand and have self-reflection of what you're doing wrong, or actually listening. That's gonna be another topic. Listening. That's gonna be a video just talking about just listening. But if you're not taking this information in and improving on it, self-improving as a person, you're just gonna be stuck in a never-ending loop. And a never-ending loop that you can never change. You're never improving. You're doing the same shit every day. You're not learning. You're not doing anything different. Your life goes by extremely fast because you're doing the same shit, and not learning every day. You don't feel self-worth because you're not changing anything. You're doing the same shit again. us as humans, we were not built to do the same shit. We had different tasks every day. Anything could happen. A woolly man could come out of nowhere. You have to be aware of that. It's not the same shit every day. Then saber-tooth tiger comes. What are you gonna do? It's a different game plan. You know, critical thinking, using your critical thinking, using your adaptability. It helps a lot, and it helps you improve and become just overall mentally better. And maybe you think, oh, it's not even that deep, bro. It's just, it's just one little mistake. You can learn from anything and anybody. I promise you, no matter the smallest thing. People, if you just sit down and listen to people, they have so many goddamn stories. It's like so crazy and so much advice. You can learn so much from somebody if you just sit down and listen to them. And that's how us humans grew, because we listened to each other and we adapted and we learned. And that's how it became a better society, how can I word this? Better humans. Because if we didn't come together as a society, as human beings, if we just all hate each other, we would have never made the cell phone I'm recording on right now. We would have never made YouTube. This is not all made by one person. Hell no. This is made by a group of people that came together, adapted on their mistakes. They probably had millions of mistakes when it came to building YouTube. But they listened to each other and adapted. And I bet you every single one of the people that created YouTube is reaping those benefits and are not living in this never-ending loop, because they listened and improved on their product, their idea, their misfortune, their mishap. They improved and they upgraded and they adapted. And that's what you have to do, or you're going to get lost. You're going to get lost in this world. I promise you. People like me who are in there self-improving, getting better, trying to get better every day. You can't get better every day, but you can try to get better every day. Sometimes you may be sad, too sad to get better. Everybody gets that. We know that. Your mama might have died. We obviously know you don't want to fucking make a YouTube video when your mom just died. We get that. But trying to get better, trying to improve every day, people like me are going to try their best to improve and work on whatever they're doing every single day. And if you're not doing that, if you're not listening to other people and adapting and learning from your mishaps, your misfortunes, you are going to get lost. I promise you. I promise you. Us human beings are way too competitive for you to sit around and sit in despair and sadness and just not upgrading or adapting. We're too competitive for that. Because somebody's going to take your opportunity, take every single job you got. You may think it's not right. But that's just how it is. And I'm here to tell you how it is. Now, not everybody's out there leeches and going to fuck you over. But they're just going to take the opportunity that you didn't want or you didn't see, because you were too busy stuck in your own ways and saying, oh, it's nothing wrong with me. I'm perfect. And my mom said I'm perfect. You're stuck in that mindset. You're never going to improve, get better. You're never. You may not feel like you can improve on anything, but I'm telling you, you can learn from every single thing that you see in your life. Whatever you're doing in life, improve in it. Get better at it. Become a master at it. Become the best at it in the whole world. If you play the guitar, become the best at it. Become Morgan Wallen. I don't know. It's easy for me to say, like, kind of to let stuff go, because I just love growing as a person, and I have ADHD, so it's like I'm always moving and trying to, figure out something. And like, when I'm sitting down, I'm like, damn, what can I do? What can I possibly do to get better, do something productive? So literally, I look up on AI, how can I be productive? And gives me the same answers all the time, but it just says like clean out your emails and clean up your room and some bullshit like that. But I'm like, all right, I clean my email, and about 5 minutes into it, I'm like, damn, it's a lot of damn emails. It's a lot of damn junk mail. But it's for the greater good. And to wrap this around like a topic that it will help you out. You may not want to do it. You may not want to get up off your ass after getting rejected or losing that job. You might just want to sit like, damn, man, I lost that job. I don't even feel like looking for a job anymore. So you want to sit there probably and just don't want to do that shit again. I mean, I feel you. You got to get up and not forget about it, but learn from it and learn who you want to go after. You have to do it, bro, and become better for whatever you're striving for, man. I got a little salmon. Let me put my mic on, kind of to show y'all. Oh shit, it's actually from Bonefish. I don't know if you know what Bonefish is, but they had a little family meal.